Bring it. You're going to need some mending. Wanna go? So many things to squash!
Hey guys, welcome to another guide video. Today I'll show you guys how to play one of the strongest mid laners this season, Galio. Ability sequence on Galio is Q first for the damage and wave clear, W second for the offensive and defensive capabilities, and then E last for the mobility. Galio's ultimate is what allows him to be such a good roamer and team fighter, so always put points into this ability whenever possible. Okay guys, so on Galio we want to start up with a Q level 1 here, so that is our wave clearing ability. So what we have to do here is that we just stay back at level 1 and then we try to last hit all the minions. Bonus points if you can hit the enemy champion at the same time as well, so you can slowly poke them down. So yeah, I have to stay back here. She's really strong level 1, so we don't want to mess with her just yet. Wait for the minions to be low HP, then Q them. And we hit Galio as well, so that's pretty good. So just play it like that for now. And we're gonna take our W when we hit level 2 here. That will give us a passive shield, which is very good against AP champions and assassins as well. It is a magic shield, so it is a champion you want to pick into AP champions melee. He does really well into assassins like Galio. He's pretty much the hardest counter to her. Active part of a W, guys, is a taunt. And of course that passive right there is going to make your next auto attack deal damage in an AoE, so really good for wave clearing, also really good for poking. Sometimes you can just hit the minion and then also damage the champion standing next to it. So as we get more abilities, more points into abilities, that's when we start becoming much stronger than Galio, so we just have to wait that out. So now we have our E up, so that is our mobility spell. Gonna make Galio dash backwards and then forward, and if you hit a champion then they will be knocked up. So normally when you want to fight people, you want to try to land the W's. Of course you will be slowed down when you channel that W right there, guys, so make sure that you are within range first. Also keep in mind what kind of movement abilities they have. In this case Galio has short dash, but that is actually enough to get out of her range, so need to keep that in mind before using our abilities on her. Right here, that's a really good combo. Gonna ignite her here, I think she might survive, that's a bit unlucky. I had to flash here. Notice how I flash so early. I don't wait for him to damage me first before I flash. That is really important to do, because if I let him damage me first before I flash, then I'll be forced out of lane. Then I'm going to lose all of this CS right here. So just flash early, guys, don't keep it like this. She's very low HP, but she's baiting for sure, yeah. Kha'Zix is here. Kind of obvious though. If you see a really low HP mid laner staying lane for no reason, then you can assume that there's someone else there. We can actually go for the kill here. Just need to wait for that W to get out. There we go. Wow, she's not respecting our damage at all. So I'm using Dark Harvest right here, and that is because I like to have the scaling part as well on Galio. Normally what you see on Galio is Aftershock, because it makes him really tanky, so you can survive the team fights and so on, but Dark Harvest really allows you to one-shot people. You can also go for Predator for the mobility. It allows you to have much better ganks, so all of those keystones are viable. You just have to figure out what you like the best. I'm pretty much only using Aftershock and Dark Harvest though, depending on what's needed. If they have a lot of AD assassins and such, then I like to go Aftershock because Galio shield is magic damage only. So you need some other defensive stats, so Seeker Sangard and Aftershock should be enough against AD assassins, but otherwise I like to go Dark Harvest so we can scale and really begin one-shotting people. Normally on Galio you try to poke people with your Q first. Try to land both right there, like I did right there, that's pretty good. And take out this control ward here, right here, so we have a defensive ward. I don't have my flash up, so I can't really walk into the river right now, so now we have the ultimate up. When you have your ultimate up, guys, you can pretty much dash to an ally from long range. And then knock people up in that area, but even more importantly, all allies in that area you ulted will get that W shield. And that is what makes Galio really good against assassins, because he can pretty much deny people. We can engage here. Nice, John is also here, that should be free. There we go. Don't really have to be scared on this champion, he's very tanky, really hard to take down because of his defensive abilities. Get that Dark Harvest? No. Oh, we did get it, okay, looks like she walked into it. Nice, we can go ahead and recall here, so we don't have a lot to do. So, when you're going to ult, guys, make sure that you wait until the opponent is fully committed, because there's a short delay before you arrive at the destination, right? So, during that time, the opponent can just back off and then nothing will happen. So, it's a lot better that you wait for them to fully engage first before you hop in and help out your allies. That way you can secure kills with that ultimate. It is also going to knock people up, so you can also use it to follow up on engages. For example, if Sejuani is jumping into 5 people alone, then you can also ult. That way you get a 5-man knock up, and that's pretty much a guaranteed win. I have to back off here because I'm getting ganked. Yep. That is what Bart does. Just spam rooms. Doesn't matter though, we are playing Galio and we are going to win this matchup really easily. This is like one of his best matchups. Akali is also really OP right now, so Galio is actually pretty good to learn and pick up. Going to survive again. You can also do the quick taunt, but that's not going to last very long. But she has a dash, so sometimes your quick combo has to be. Well, there's a fight going on bot lane, maybe we can pick up some kills. Looks like they're winning it though. Okay, let's go. See, we hit the knock up on Israel. I just wait until they fully commit to the fight. Wayne did go down, but I'm gonna get Israel here. There we go, nice. The killing spree, we just have to show out this wave here, because otherwise it'll be really bad for Wayne. She's going to lose a lot though, so. There we go. Blasting Mon here, so of course this new rocket build is a huge buff to Galio. First of all, it's giving a lot more, you get a lot more AP from the components. But what's even more important is the active now gives you bonus movement speed, so it's gonna help you really stick to your targets and get within range. Because as you know, your W will slow you down, so that extra movement speed is going to help a lot. So Akali cannot really do anything here, so we just have to look for a taunt or a knock up with an E here. So if they're face checking you, then you can just use the taunt first. Otherwise you just want to use your E to get within range. Otherwise see if you can flank him. He's gonna jump over the wall here with this teleport, yeah. Lulu has to watch out here. Oh, I think Lulu said I don't have my ultimate up. Just a backed off though. Oh, Akali missed, okay. Sejan is also here, let's see. Use the taunt. The reason Galio is so good against Akali is because his Shroud is pretty much useless against Galio, because when you charge your taunt and hit her with it, then it will force her to auto attack you, right, and then she becomes visible. Also your ultimate covers the entire Shroud zone, so she cannot assassinate anyone. You're always gonna win the trace pretty much. Nice, got Akali as well without our jungler dying, that's great. Oh, he flashed, okay. Oh, there's Kha'Zix right there, I should not have went in. I actually saw him for like a split second. Oh, he did get the kill though, he did not respect our damage. That's why I like Dark Harvest on Galio, cause it gives him that extra kill pressure and that extra burst he needs to finish off people, cause if you have Aftershock and Teleport, then you will often find that the opponent survive with like almost no HP, so that's why I like to go with Ignite and then Dark Harvest as well. Can't really buy anything, that's why I didn't base here, so I helped her with that Drake, and I'm also getting blue right now, so that is perfect. So you can go for the, in the mid lane, you can play for kills, or you can play to show the wave and then just roam when you have your ultimate on. But again, it depends what you need to do each game. If the enemy bot lane is constantly AFK showing into your tower, then roaming can be really good, but if you can kill your opponent all the time, then you can also just AFK mid and then look to get kills and then focus down the tower. Now since this champion likes to roam a lot, it is not a champ you will be getting a lot of CS on compared to other mid laners. You mainly want to help out your teammates. Like a support utility champion that also works as a tank, and then he also has a lot of burst if you play him with Ignite and Dark Harvest. And of course you don't want to blind pick this champion because he's really awful against AD champs. It is a champion made to counter AP champions in the mid lane, so if you get counter picked by an AD champ, then you are going to struggle. You can go for Dark Harvest though, or Aftershock I mean. Then it's a lot easier to survive, but you cannot really force things in the lane. Right now I control the entire laning phase, I'm gonna win this, he's not gonna win that fight. Okay, got our ultimate out. If you can ult top side. Almost within range, so of course you can cover a huge spot with this here. If they're going in, then I can ult here. Just gonna ping, make sure you ping in time so your teammates know I can flank this guy. Nice. So Johnny took out his stash here, so he should be dead. There we go, awesome. We got a kill without having to use my ultimate, so that means I have another chance at roaming, and that could probably be bot lane. Most of the time I just roam bot lane because often you can secure 2 kills. You also have 2 people helping you out, so there's a higher chance of actually getting the kill. Playing really aggressive. I am not within range just yet. Always when you ult guys, make sure the opponents are committed. Also keep in mind what they have of movement abilities and summon spells, because they can just flash out or Israel can E out of your ultimate and then he's gonna escape. So wait for him to E into your abilities, into your opponents. Or at least make sure that he is pushed so far up that he cannot run away. So this is actually going to be very difficult for us if Zed is going mid now, because he's like a super counter to Galio. He does really well into Galio, like most other every other bruiser pretty much. See the damage he's doing to us? He can pretty much one-shot us at this point, that's why Galio is not good against these champs here. Galio is like a counter pick. When you can see the enemy mid laner and a couple more champs on their team, then you can go for Galio. Because he offers a bit of everything for your team, really good to have. Oh my, what? Wait, that tower? Wait, he just one-shot me? Wow. Okay, I did not expect that damage. Bit unfortunate I gave away a shutdown. It's pretty end actually. Are they going all in? Yeah, they are. Riven should win this if she plays it properly. Oh, she messed up. She missed a W and her ultimate. If you hit everything, then she would have won it for sure. Back to lane, we also want to play around the dragon, so it's spawning soon. Sejuani is recalling though, so a bit unfortunate because there are two people topside, so we should be able to secure the dragon here. When you push guys, you can try to drag the minions next to each other, and then you try to land a Q on all of them, and then a auto attack with your passive up, and that should be really easy to wave clear. Last season you could use the protocol active to instantly clear out the way, but they nerfed that part of it, so your rocket build doesn't deal that much damage to the minions anymore, so now use it to engage with, like I'm doing right here. I can ult on top of Sejuani to give her that extra defensive. Nice, and they're winning this hard. Like, even if you don't hit anyone with your ultimate guys, your allies still get the shield. And it also works as a zoning tool because no one will walk into that zone, right? So you can keep people completely away from any priority target. Alright, let's go bot lane now. We got the Drake, so I want to take down the tower as well. So we want the outer towers here. They already took down our top and bottom tower, so we also want the objectives right now here. If they're getting kills in the mid lane, yeah. Oh, I think Lulu's dead again. Oh, wow, that's a lot of damage. Just have to wait for me though, because when I have my ultimate up, then it's pretty much a guaranteed win. Sejuani can just run into 5 people. I have my protocol active here. That bonus movement speed is so nice to have. I will hit Akali as well. But I have Oracle Lens right here, so we can see Kha'Zix and Akali in their ultimates. Not going to reveal them like that, but it shows where they hit it. So you can kind of see their shadow thingy, so you know where to go with your W. I had to back off here, because we don't know who else is coming, so we can let Wayne take the tower. Nice. Got one of the outer towers, so now we need the 2 others. Oh, she's going in. I cannot base yet. I just have to provide some backup in case he gets flanked on. Nice. We have a hyper carrying team, so we can just build her as well. But I'm really fit though, so I can also go for the place if I want. Yeah, luckily she's not chasing all the way. Lulu got caught, a bit unfortunate. I have enough gold for the Sonya's Hourglass though, so you also want to base to get that. You get Sonya's Hourglass because as Galio you will be in the center of the fights, right? You want to CC everyone on the enemy team. You want to burst them down, you also want to ult on top of them. And after you used everything, then you want something to buy yourself time so you can survive until your teammates come. And that's where Sonya's Hourglass comes in. Pretty much helps you avoid all the CC and damage after you used everything you have. Jungler went down, but Vayne is really important in these fights. She has true damage. Not that fit right now though, so that's the problem. Not too much damage. Oh, she could, and we can go for Kha'Zix here. Bottle. We can just go ahead and recall here, and then we get the Sonya's Hourglass. We have enough gold for it, so. Now we can play a lot more aggressive, because we have a defensive item. So we can avoid all the damage and CC they throw at us. We will be in the center of the fights at all times, so it's really important that you get this as your second item, even if you're playing against the AD mid, AP mid. Have Vayne coming in so I can just engage. Here we go. But that's a waste of ult. Want to focus down the outer tower here. Go. So try to group up all the minions, hit them with Q, and then one auto attack with your passive. That should be enough, but if you're going the Sonya's Hourglass path, then you deal a little bit less damage, then some of them will survive, so take a little bit of extra time. You can also use your E to help you with the word clear, but I like to save it, so if somebody comes to gang, then you can get out. I got the outer tower, now we just need top lane here. Make sure to play for the objectives, we also need this wave here. But I can't really stay any longer because we can't see most of the map here, so I just have to wait for this wave to come in. Now it should be fine. The dragon is also spawning soon here, so probably have to stay, we'll see. Yeah, we have to stay. This also, dragon is really good on Galio. You get that ultimate CDR. That ultimate is going to help you a lot in the team fights. Just sitting here so I can zone them off. Nice, that is huge. If you saw, I waited for him to use his arcane shift, so his Z, before I started my taunt. Thought they were going for Vayne actually, so I actually messed up that ultimate. It would have been a lot better if I ulted Sejuani right here, then I would have hit all members in that team. Nice, we are winning this for sure. Go with that Dark Harvest Burst. Got the entire team, that is nice. Just keep pushing here. We can't really do Baron though, because I'm not nearby and our jungle is dead as well. Because if we do it right now, then they could teleport on us, because Galio and Sid is spawning soon, so it could be risky, so just do it the safe way. So now we can go for a huge AP item here, so Rabadon's Death Gap. We don't have enough gold for the second large shot, so have to sit on the control ward for now. Go ahead and take the blue buff. You can be in the side lane when you have your ultimate up, guys, or if you have teleport on Galio, then you can go to side lane and split push. If you don't have it, then you want to stick to your team. Try to find a flanking position so you can access the backline carries. But the good thing about Galio is that you don't have to flank, you can also engage from the front and then work as a support tank that peels your allies. Go for Akali here. If she's trying to fight us, then she's going to lose. Everything, as you can see, cannot do anything against the Galio. But we also super far ahead, but she still managed to almost take out most of our HP, so that's how strong Galio is right now. But Galio is also the perfect counter. You can just push mid because they're doing their own, they don't need our help, so focus the tower down first. Get the inhibitor. There we go. Let's get out of here. Still need a bit more gold for the Ravenous Death Cap though, cause cost more this season. So even if I sell my drone string, I won't have enough gold for it. So let's wait. I'm just gonna push bot side because we have a wave here. And I do have the ultimate up, so if my teammates are fighting, then I can help them out. Oh, they are fighting, okay. Yeah, snowballing too hard right now. They can just go for the end probably. Keep set here. Should actually be able to end here because they don't really have wave clear anymore. Ezreal is down. They're just melee champions left, so if they engage, then I can just taunt them, so that is GG's. And of course, that was the Galio guide, so I hope this one was useful. As always, see you guys in the next one.